Hey guys, Troy Dooley, MLM Help Desk. Listen, obviously this is going to be a post on Global Verge and DNA, but before we get into that, let's put all of our differences aside for a second. I don't care what company you're with. You can be with Global Verge, DNA, Panther. You could be Chris Greco yourself. Right now we need to put that stuff aside. From Louisiana to Florida, we've got one of the world's largest oil slicks coming to shore. This is going to devastate the fishing community. This is going to devastate the ecological system that's down here in the Gulf. It's tourism. Thousands, if not millions of people are going to be without jobs if this continues, if this comes in. And if we could all just say a prayer, maybe the good Lord would shift the winds a little bit and they could contain this. We got the Navy, we've got the Coast Guard, I think the Air Force is involved dropping stuff. We've got local authorities, we got fishermen all working to contain this thing. So guys, keep that in your prayer, because these people my business isn't tourism or fishing. You guys know that. But man, there's so many of my friends that are. So please keep that in your prayers. Let's look at this. What does Global Verge and DNA, what does Global Verge, DNA, and MLM Help Desk have in common? Chris Greco. What else do we have in common? We've all been scammed by Chris Greco. He's a grifter, and he's gotten us all. Today, I received actually from the same law firm as DNA received. I received a letter from Marquise and Arbach. I think that's how you say it. Mr. Brian Hardy. Great guy. I talked to him on the phone. You know, you call up an opponent's attorney. That's how I look at this. And you think he can be snarky. This guy was great to talk to. Definitely on the side of his clients. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. But I'm hoping that through him, his clients will start to learn and understand. Let's do a recorded call. Let's get you on the radio show. Let's do something to share your side of the story. I think that would be good. He wrote me a letter. He wrote me a book. Matter of fact, we might sell this as an ebook. It's like 84 pages long. And basically it goes through here and calls me everything professionally, calls me, not good things, okay? But he does it as an attorney. And I'm joking, man. I just love this. This is great. This is what we've been working for. But he does good marketing. His whole first thing is a marketing, hey, my clients are the greatest. They've created this great business deal, and I appreciate that from a marketing standpoint. But he goes on down here, and he dogs me. You know, he said, you posted many false and misleading comments about our clients. Such statements made in reference to Global Verge and its officers are utterly false and without merit and may constitute business disparagement and defamation. Additionally, you appear to actively engage and solicit defamatory statements about Global Verge and its officers from the customers on your site. Actually, they're not customers on our site. They're network marketing distributors. Now, some of them are distributors of Global Verge. Some are from competitors. There's no doubt about that. We don't solicit defamatory statements. We solicit freedom of speech. And when people can see both sides of an argument, it doesn't matter what I say. What matters is, what are the people saying on the website? What are the Global Verge reps saying? What are people that are former Global Verge reps saying? What do the recorded calls all say? That's the key. Are my opinions sometimes questionable? Absolutely. Who aren't? You know, when you want to go out here and you want to help distributors, you're going to get pissed off every now and then. So absolutely, that's correct. But here's the fun thing. He says right here, on your website, you state, and this was Kevin Thompson wrote this for me. As always, we welcome Global Verge to respond with proper documentation. And if they have a different side to the story, I will give my word to publish it. We want to encourage vigorous debate on this website, and if I'm in the wrong, I will be the first to admit it. Currently, I have no reason to believe otherwise than what I've already written about Global Verge, and until I'm giving new information, I will not acquiesce to the threats of legal action. He goes on to write, your attempt to spread, he's a great attorney, your attempt to spread libelous and defamatory material about our clients have caused serious and irreparable injury to it, its reputation and its business. First of all, I'm not that good. I mean, I appreciate him writing on my behalf and telling me how good I am, but I'm not that good at all. I didn't do anything to hurt this business for them, I can guarantee you that. Our client and this law firm are zealot advocates for legitimate free speech. And it's business. Our client and this law firm are zealous advocates for legitimate free speech, and we believe that the internet is an important medium for dissemination of accurate and truthful information and for fair comment on issues of interest. Thus, rather than spend money pursuing an action against you for defamation, basically for everything, defamation, you go on and on, my client would rather test the validity of your proclamation that if there is a different side of the story, I will give my word to publish it. And if I'm in the wrong, I will be the first to admit it. Below are the real stories. Now here, I want to tell you this. We're going to publish everything. But here's what I told Mr. Hardy. First of all, I said my attorney, Kevin Thompson, will probably be in contact with you with my official response. But here's what I told him that we would do. I'm not going to take anything down. We're going to put stuff up, but I'm not taking anything down until a criminal or a civil case has been activated. Now, they're going to file. He told me they would file civil charges very soon. As soon as those civil charges have reached a court, a district state court, which would be in Nevada, or a federal court, which could be in Kansas City or Nevada, I'm not quite sure on that. Once that's taken place, then absolutely we're going to share. I'll correct every post out there. If what Mr. Hardy is providing in these 84 documents turn into a civil case, then the distributors have won. Chris Greco will be brought to the ground. He'll be just like Saddam Hussein. He likes to call himself the Saddam Hussein of MLM Wireless. Saddam Hussein got hung. He's dead. And it sure looks like this law firm here, on behalf of their clients, is getting ready to kick butt. You're going to get blown away when we publish this stuff, when you read it, because $350 million in a summary judgment, they're going after Mr. Ben Palante and 01. I'm stoked on that one right there, because that started this whole demeanor. They got scammed. Look, we've all been scammed. Mark and Ted got scammed by 01. There's no doubt about that. Then they got scammed by Greco. I got to give them credit on that. They did. We all did. I did. Here, he presents it. But, you know, the sad thing is, none of the rest of us, Wow Mobile, Panther, DNA, myself, none of us would have got scammed at all had they presented this stuff in January. That's the sad part right there. All they had to do was reach out and talk to us. I could have had them on the conference call the other day with the other CEOs of the wireless companies. Gosh, that's all it takes is open communication. This business is big enough for everybody. It's been a funky week, man, without a doubt, in the MLM wireless wars. But it's getting better now. I'm excited. Folks, live life like it's an epic adventure. We'll see you at the top.